Well, so in today's video, I'm going to give you the top 5 reasons, yes, the top 5 reasons why you should consider buying the Maruti Suzuki Fronx. How reason number 1 why you should buy this car is simply because of the way it looks on the outside. I think this is one of the best looking Maruti Suzuki cars, and I've said that before for the Swift and also for the Grand Vitara, and this car does remind you of the Grand Vitara from the front. When you see it in person, you will remind of the Vitara, and even from the rear, when you see this car, you will be reminded of the Grand Vitara. So really, Maruti Suzuki designers and engineers done a very good job in terms of modifying the looks of the Baleno, because it is based on the Baleno platform, and giving it this SUV-like look and this SUV-like appeal, because it definitely looks very special, and definitely that's a strong reason why you should consider buying it. Now, not only does it look smart from the front and the back, it also looks very well balanced. A lot of cars these days, they look very good from one particular angle, but from some other angles, they don't really give you that same kind of looks, and they don't look balanced. This car definitely has a sense of balance about it, and that's something which a lot of customers will really enjoy and appreciate. So that's reason number 1. Reason number 2 is because of the back seat. If you are someone who has a family, if you are someone who always travels with his kids, if you are someone who enjoys going on those long distance journeys, then I think the backseat experience really is very important, and this car really has a very good backseat. There's loads of space, both leg room and headroom is abundant, but apart from that, you also get a good amount of cushioning from the seats, and the cushioning is very good for both under thigh support as well as for back support, because some cars offer you good under thigh but not great support for the back, but on this car you get both. So that's also a big positive and a big boon for people who travel with their families, and for people who have large families always on the they will really enjoy the backseat experience of this car. That's reason number 2. Well, I'm sure by now all of you are aware that Woodmore are the online expert when it comes to spare parts, and the best point is that they have the spare parts for all vehicles available in India. So even if your car is out of production now, maybe you have a large generation model, even then they have the spare part available. They have the entire catalog, and the best point is that they have the same spare part from a host of different component makers, which gives you great flexibility in the pricing overall. So check them out today. Check out the app. It's available both for iOS as well as Android devices, and also check out the website for the latest schemes as well as offers. Reason number 3 why you should consider buying this car is because of the rich features list. Yes, if you are someone who enjoys a cabin full of features, who enjoys a cabin full of tech, as well as the latest in-car systems, then this one is really something which you'll appreciate. You get 360 camera, you get Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, cruise control, automatic headlamps, and heads-up display. So really the works on this car. Yes, you don't get a sunroof, but for that you always can buy the Brezza, and you don't get cool front seats. But apart from that, you really get completely everything on this car. ESP is there. Really, there's also mild hybrid system, smart hybrid, Maruti Suzuki calls it. So it really is a very well thought out car. It's comfortable, it's lower in features, and what else do you really want at this price point? I mean, even if you consider the base version of the car, even that gets automatic climate control. So kudos to Maruti Suzuki for thinking about the customer and really delivering a product which has everything and then some. That's reason number 3. Reason number 4 why you should consider buying this car is because of the driving dynamics. Yes, the driving dynamics of the Fronx are truly exceptional. I never thought I'll say it, but this is a very nice car to drive, and definitely if you are in the market for a petrol powered car, if you really want to buy a petrol, then just buy this car because it feels very dynamic to drive. The steering wheel is nice and communicative. It's got a good amount of weight in it, so it doesn't feel flimsy, or it doesn't feel as if it's disconnected from the road. What you'll also like is the fact that the suspension seems to have been tuned up and definitely feels like it's got a little more stiffness in it, so it feels very good on the highway. And what's more, you also get a very slick gearbox, the 5-speed unit over here, or even the automatic, which you can choose. Both of them are very good to drive. So really what I'm trying to say is that for keen drivers, it really is a fantastic package, and that's a big reason why you should consider buying this car. Reason number 5 why you should buy it. Well, it's got 190 millimeter ground clearance, so really it's not a complete 4x4, doesn't have all-wheel drive like Grand Vitara. Suzuki All Grip is not there, but with the 190 millimeters of ground clearance, you can definitely do some soft roading. Yes, if you are someone who lives around a place where the roads are always broken, or maybe there's always rain and there's a lot of slush and mud which is there on the roads, then definitely this is the car which can tackle all of it without any fuss. It really can do mild off-roading. It won't really do very heavy-duty off-roading, but it can do mild off-roading. So that's another big reason why you should consider buying 190 millimeters of genuinely good ground clearance is there. And what's my final reason? I'll give you a bonus reason. Well, you all know that this is a Maruti Suzuki product and it's going to be sold through the Nexa range. And what that essentially means is that you get total peace of mind factor. Nexa is, of course, the premium brand from Maruti Suzuki, and they really are the masters when it comes to overall servicing. They have the largest network, Maruti Suzuki, of course, the biggest network of workshops, after sales support and touch points. So that's a big reason. And of course, warranty packages are very strong, and their spare parts also, the pricing is very competitive. So God forbid something does go wrong on your car. Usually the cars are very reliable, but God forbid something does go wrong, even then you will be, you'll have peace of mind that you're in a car which can be serviced and repaired at a Maruti dealership which is available across the country, and of course the pricing also will be very competitive. So these are 6 big reasons which are big positives of this car, but there are a couple of points which I think they should have improved and they could have improved. One big point is that the mirrors over here, the side mirrors, really are pathetic. They're really very small, and there should have been a bigger set of mirrors. You have to really look around like this, and the blind spot also is quite big. So if you have some cars or bikes coming around, you won't be able to tell. So they really should change that. They should also change the power window buttons. They've been around for 20 years now. Yes, cost cutting and being competitive pricing is important to Maruti, but I think these are 2 things that they should change. And I think that since this is going to be sold through Nexa, and they have the Grand Vitara, this really is the miniature version of the Grand Vitara, they should have given you cool front seats, I think, on this car as an option, maybe just to make it slightly more premium, slightly more upmarket. So that's one trick they have missed. Yes, sunroof is something which, okay, they don't want to offer it. You can buy the Brother for that. But I think cool front seats is also a feature they could have given. I did say that this car has a lot of features, and at this price, nobody else offers you so many features. But yes, cool front seats would have definitely given you another advantage over some of its rivals. So that is the 2 areas where I think they can improve: change the mirrors, change these switches, and add cool front seats. Maybe increase the price by another few thousand rupees. But yes, these are features which definitely will go a long way in making this car feel a lot more premium, a lot more posh, and a lot more upmarket as well. Anyways, this was my small video. I've not made a very elaborate video because you've already seen this car on a lot of platforms. You've already seen it on my channel many times. So this is my video today about the Fronx. We still haven't driven the 1.2, so we reserve our judgment on that. But we have previously tested the Baleno. We've already done a review and we've tested that car. So you can check out my review of the Baleno in the description box below. It's the same engine, so I'm sure the performance and the fuel efficiency and everything will be similar. So do check out my review of the Baleno. And of course, if you want to know more about compact SUVs, you want to buy some other compact SUVs, then definitely check out all the links in the box below, and check out by searching Auto Portal on YouTube and writing the name of the car in front of it to see my in-depth analysis of the other rivals that this car has. So bye for now, and thanks so much for watching this video.